Hello, this is Stefan Marek from Conduktor, and welcome to this video in which we are going to set up Conduktor with ksqlDB to practice a little bit stream processing with ksqlDB. So we are going to edit our cluster configuration, and we'll go in ksqlDB, and we'll enter HTTP localhost port 8088. And this is because ksqlDB was already launched as part of our full stack Kafka stack on Docker. So we are connected to it. This is healthy. So I can go ahead and save this and open back my Kafka cluster. And as you can see now on the left-hand side, ksqlDB is now appearing. So this is all great. Now what I have to do is that I want to show you how to get started with ksqlDB. So we'll type ksqlDB quick start. And there is the website directly of ksqlDB, so ksqldb.io/quickstart to allow us to get started with ksqlDB. So we already have ksqlDB running, so no need to worry about it right now. The first thing we're going to do is to create a stream. So a stream is associated with a Kafka topic. And so what we're going to do is that we'll copy this entire command and we have to run it against ksqlDB. So I think you know where this is going. We're going to run a ksql script. So we click on this and we run a ksql script. And then I paste the command. So in this command, we create a stream named the writer's location, and we specify which fields are in the stream. So profile ID, latitude, and longitude. So varchar is string and double are numbers. So with Kafka topics equal location, so this is going to create an internal Kafka topic named location. The value format is JSON, so we're going to use JSON format, and the number of partitions is 1. Super easy, right? So we click on run, and here we go. The stream has now been created. So this is great. The stream is created. And so if we go into our topics and refresh, we will see our locations topic right here. But it is also appearing and registered as a stream in ksqlDB. So we see writer location, the topics, the format, and so on. So if I clicked on this stream, we could see the fields that have been described, the ksql associated with this query, some statistics, and errors, okay? So we can consume data from this stream. So there's a consume data button right here, which is going to start a query from ksqlDB. And this is exactly a similar query to what we would be running if we were to run this query, so run a persistent query over a stream. But this one, there is a where statement, so we can do a where statement to filter some data. So I'm going to copy this, which is, as you can see, they're going to be very similar. So we do select star from a writer location, but this time we have a where to filter some data. So maybe we want to use the data being filtered. So we want stuff that's less than 5 kilometers away from Mountain View. And we're going to run the query. So now we're waiting for some data to appear. And so we need to start producing some data in our topic. So to do so, very easy, we're going to run a script in ksqlDB. So we might use a producer for this, but everything when you do ksqlDB is going to be in ksql language. So let's go back to ksqlDB and we're going to run a ksql script. And here we can produce data directly using ksql. So I scroll down and there is a way to insert data into the stream using ksqlDB. So I'm going to paste this in. And as we can see, using the insert statements, which look like standard SQL, we can write some data into the topic. So for profile ID, we have this value, for latitude, this value, and longitude, this value. So if we run this, this is going to write 6 data points into our Kafka topic. And if we go into the ksqlDB, we get 3 data points back from our data to read because we had a where statement. So we only got the data where the geolocation was less than 5 kilometers away or like 5 miles away from the Mountain View location, okay? So this is pretty cool because we show that we can use ksqlDB directly from our own conductor. And so this is going to ease a lot the fact to write commands, copy and paste, and also read and write data. If we were a little bit curious and wanted to see what was in the topic itself, so we could go into the topic location and in here start a consumer. And we want to read JSON data, okay? And click on start. And we're reading from latest, so we have to read from begin. Here we go. Click on start again. And here we go. We have the JSON representing the data. And this JSON was inserted into our Kafka topic thanks to the insert into ksql statement and not using a producer, but we could use a producer to achieve the exact same results. So small introduction to ksqlDB. This is still something that is in the works for us, but as you can see, already very, very powerful, and we can see everything that's running in ksql. So I hope you like this lecture, and I will see you in the next lecture.